I'm Mike Volpe from HubSpot, and here we are at the SEM for SMB show down in Austin, Texas, and I'm here with Betsy, who is from Art ID. She's going to tell us a little bit about what Art ID is and what it's all about.
Hey, hi guys. Art ID, well, it is an art community online, and artists come to our website to take out web gallery space, and it is a way for them to self-represent themselves online as well as be part of a larger art community. And the end goal is for them to not only market themselves effectively, but also eventually to get potential clients and sales of their artwork. The majority of the artists sell original art on our site, and it's the visual artists are represented everything from paintings to sculptures to mixed media to fine furniture, so it really is the gambit. And we have about 1,000 members, and we'd like to build our business through SEO and inbound marketing to a much greater extent than the traditional marketing, which is one of the reasons we're here.
Yeah, so let's talk about that for a couple minutes. I mean, tell us a little bit about sort of, I mean, because the business has been around, I think, since around 99, 2000.
Yeah, we were talking earlier.
Yeah.
We started during the internet bubble. I had to raise my money. I had to do the whole VC. I raised $1 million. I sweat bullets and had to do the business plan. But back in the days of the sock puppet, you really had to show your stuff. And what really worked for us is the fact that we were a community. It was really, the time was right, the technology was right for the artists, because the traditional marketing for them was either through their own studio or through a gallery where you take 50%. So for them to be able to get beyond their local gallery and to self-represent globally, just an enormous, the internet is an enormous marketing tool for them.
But back in like 99, 2000, there wasn't a whole lot going on in terms of like social networking and blogging and things like that. So like, what were you doing back then in terms of marketing?
Right.
And you raised $1 million, which is, I mean, it's $1 million, but it's not, you know, that's not going to buy you more than 2 or 3 Super Bowl ads, right? So what are you going to do?
No, I wish. Me and the veggie burger. Right. Actually, the traditional way in 99 and 2000 when you raised your money was you went to trade shows. You went to art shows and festivals. You took out full-page ads in all the art trade magazines. You sent out email blasts. There were early email blasts. We used to buy email lists that cost an absolute fortune. Trade magazine lists. Anyway, you would hemorrhage cash, and a great deal of our early startup money went to the traditional marketing. And you would get some early adopters, but again, in those days, the internet was just so new that even for an artist, just trusting the internet, or that whole thing about having a website and a web gallery, just totally new to them. We had a lot of work to do even to get them to adopt technology on the internet, not to mention just
it sounds like you guys were kind of struggling with 2 things, which is, one is that you were, at the time, you know, there weren't a whole lot of kind of inbound marketing methodology sort of that people knew about, that people were practicing on a steady basis.
Before Google.
It was kind of, right, it was
PG,
right? You had Google kind of launched in beta in 99, right? So you had that struggle, and you had the struggle with, you know, making artists familiar with the web and making sure that they were comfortable. So in some ways, maybe you were a little bit ahead of your time.
Way ahead.
In terms of, you know, what generally accepted marketing principles were available, and, you know, the acceptance of artists being willing to sort of sell their wares online.
This is a mouse. Click here.
Right.
And now today, of course, it's so much different.
Well, so talk about some of the stuff you're doing today in terms of marketing. What are you doing?
One of the best decisions I made for the company was to say stop. We need to back way off on the print, the media, the traditional marketing strategies, because we started to see even in the art industry, the diminishing returns, as well as less advertising in the magazines. The magazines got thinner and thinner and thinner. Wait a minute. And a friend of mine sent me your blog post. Gosh, it has to have been 12 months ago or 14 months ago, and I was hooked, and I kind of stalked your blog. So constantly,
we definitely get some blog stalkers. The blog stalkers are okay. So when you go out there, our HubSpot blog stalker, it's okay. We don't mind. The blog is free. Please stalk us all you want.
Exactly. I can't help myself. But it's cool. Leaving comments. You guys were really great, and just the repetitiveness of the information, and it was sound advice, because what really became clear to me was the fact that our customers we're now on the web, and that those customers, the early adopters, the ones that are out there, are going to be able to use our service so much easier without the hand-holding, without spending that huge ratio, and that if I could manage to do something or partner with someone to get us to the top of Google, or to optimizing to the social media, and to really effectively get that customer, that my business would grow without spending that huge advertising media dollars on that side. So that was really a win.
So that's an interesting point. It sounds like, to maybe paraphrase or make sure, that you are both seeing kind of from the inbound marketing tactics better results at a lower cost. But part of that is that the people that are responding to those things, the people that are out there looking for online art community or whatever the right words are, searching for articles like that in the blogosphere, looking for things like that within social media, are the ones that are more likely to adopt what you sell more quickly. So it's not only this effect of like the response rate is higher and it's at a lower cost, but it's also the conversion into customers seems like it's also better. Is that right?
It's a little more savvy.
So anything, looking forward in terms of inbound marketing, stuff you haven't tried yet that you might try? I don't know, things around maybe social media or things like that?
Social media, I would say. We haven't put our toe in that water. And I think a large part of that, from what I've heard, is on social media, they can tell the fakes. There's a little bit of a play going on, and if you're going to put your toe in that water, you really need somebody dedicated to staying with it.
It's absolutely true. We've definitely found that at HubSpot, like if we weren't passionate about marketing, and if I didn't wake up every day and think about marketing, even if I wasn't being paid to think about marketing, right? It's like we just wouldn't have that authentic. No, I really do. I really do. I'm passionate about marketing.
Are you the one that found you were the one that found the link between Maasai warriors and was it you?
Yeah. I was in Kenya thinking about marketing. I mean, yeah, right, absolutely. And I'm thinking about how they're creating content and all this stuff. I mean, it's just like, it's like,
But if you're passionate about something and you keep it going, that's what's going to get you the buzz.
So I assume you have some passionate artists.
Yes.
Yeah, right. And clearly, and so you're just trying to help them use these new tools more effectively is what it sounds like.
Right, and you want to get noticed on the web, and if you want to draw customers and clients for those guys or other artists, you've got to find other ways to tap in. And Google ranking is great, but it's not necessarily the customer that you want. It could be in the social media site, and that's what you guys...
Absolutely. Social media, blogging, all those, I mean, it all works together. There's a lot of interconnections about them.
There's some good tips and good tricks, and there's always going to be the new, the better, the clean, but as long as everybody goes away feeling good about their business and good about what they're doing for their customers and listens to their customers, because sometimes you can optimize for the search engines, and it's not optimized for a human. You got to remember that humans are using your site. And
there's definitely a balance there, right?
There has to be a balance, because otherwise nobody's going to come ever. So,
great.
Anyway,
all right.
Good, cool.
Well, thanks a lot. Appreciate you sharing some thoughts with everybody. And now, the first blog stalker is now on the blog.
I'm here.
Yeah, great. So, all you stalkers, someday you can aspire to actually be on the blog.
You too can talk with Mike.
Excellent. So, thanks everybody. We'll talk to you next time.
Thanks.